And welcome to another episode of Wreckless Eating Shorts, aka We Shorts. Matt's I going alone here. We are going to be checking out the brand new Deadpool and Wolverine themed classic mini Chimi Bang Bangs. Here's a description off of their app. I like the psychedelic light. One of our lights is going out and we're moving in 6 weeks, so that's not going to get changed. It is hot as too. It's 9 o'clock at night. And it is 84 degrees still. All right, the description. 3 crispy mini chimichangas filled with seasoned shredded chicken, corn, black beans, herbs, and Southwest flavors, and a side of our signature taco sauce. They did not give me the taco sauce because they must hate America. They must hate this country.
Warm.
It was like $3.50 for the 3 of these. So, I mean, should be a little more reasonable than that, but compared to those hash browns from Arby's, this is, at least they did something with these, you know? They are tiny though. Well, I mean, they're not that bad. They're, girth-wise, they're tiny, but they are pretty lengthy, which is the opposite of my penis. Hey, if you'd like to see me do a review with Michelle when we go see Wolverine, Deadpool and Wolverine, let me know in the comments down below. I haven't done a movie review in quite some time, but I think that one's going to be worth it. That one's going to be fun. I haven't even seen a movie since was it A Boy and His Crane or something? It was an anime that I went and saw with Michelle and her girls. Before that, I think it was Guardians 3. It's been a while. I just have not been in a movie mood. I don't know if you agree with me on this. Especially post-COVID, when everybody came back, I hate people. They ruin it every time. They always ruin it. There's always somebody who's talking. There's always somebody on their phone. There's always somebody who's loud. There's always an annoying human being in there. And I prefer to just be at home. COVID taught me, just stay at home. Enjoy that. Enjoy it that way. All right, let's grab the biggest, beefiest blurry out of the 3. And let's get it on. Here we go. They have a sauced version of this too, where they add cheese. I don't know what sauce they put on it. Probably the taco sauce. And lettuce. But in the app, they wouldn't let you take off the lettuce. Yeah, these are real boring. These are really boring. I've had chimichangas before. Not often. Maybe 3 total in my life. And of course, these are just little bites. But here's why I say these suck. Because their little mini tacos are delicious. And those are a smaller version of something bigger. And I think those are amazing. These, no. These are it's just boring. There's nothing to it. There's nothing to it. It's kind of boring. You think they would have went a little more wacky, a little more crazy than this. Especially considering the movie. They're not bad either. But this almost feels like a Taco Bell situation where they just took a bunch of stuff they probably already had, maybe not the black beans, and they just threw it together in something and was like, well, Deadpool likes chimichangas, so why not? In the comments down below, 1, are you looking forward to Deadpool and Wolverine? I feel like this movie has a lot more hype than any movies in recent memory. And 2, if you come up with a Wolverine-themed item, burger, whatever, breakfast item, doesn't matter, for Jack in the Box, what would it have been? I would have said Wolverine's pubic hair. And I don't, that's it. It's just literally a box and you open it and it's just a bunch of pubic hair. I think that would have been cool. I think the problem is that, because we're in Southern California out here, chimichangas, if you get them out here, they're amazing, because our Mexican food is top-notch. It's so good. It's not that Tex-Mex garbage that you guys have in other states. We're the closest to the border. Our Mexican food is incredible. Even our fast food, cheap-ass Mexican food is so good. This blows. This feels like a cheap imitation. It's not particularly tasty. It's just, sauce wouldn't save it, cheese wouldn't save it. It's boring. It's just really, really boring. And I don't see a reason to order this, especially given the vast amount of stuff on their menu that's actually pretty good. Yeah, this is, I'm gonna give this a very, very high 2 out of 5. I just wouldn't bother. The flavor isn't really there. It's really dry. Again, I don't think adding taco sauce or cheese is going to really fix too much of that because the ingredients inside are just whatever. The item is not big enough to really have a lot of flavor spread out in there. It's just so thin and whatever and flimsy and it can't please a woman, and every time it tries, it always ends up crying in the shower and saying that one day it'll do a better job. Oh, it's going to be this. It's going to be this. I already know how these work. It's this one. Scoop up.
Which one is it?
Here. It's gonna be the ones that are not in your peripheral. Yep. That's how the shit ones work. It's always they don't really, it's not a mind game. It's which one is the hardest to see? Oh no! Oh! Buddy!
Y'all see that waterfall?
Mid.
On the Borders of Cannock Chase by Jean Ingelow. Read for LibriVox.org by Adrian Stevens. A cottager leaned, whispering by her hives, telling the bees some news as they lit down, and entered one by one their waxen town. Larks, passioning, hung o'er their brooding wives, and all the sunny hills where heather thrives lay satisfied with peace. A stately crown of trees enringed the upper headland brown, and reedy pools, wherein the moorhen dives, glittered and gleamed. A resting place for light. They that were bred here love it, but they say, we shall not have it long. In 3 years' time 100 pits will cast out fires by night. Down yon still glen their smoke shall trail its way, and the white ash lie thick in lieu of rime.
Bruno.